morning, traders. Welcome back to Fighters Trading Channel, and we are back again with another weekly flows video. In this particular series of the show, what we do is we take a look at the charts and see what happened from the week prior and how we can potentially capitalize on the week going forward based on a higher time frame analysis. We break it down into the simplicities of the technical analysis, see what's happening for the fundamentals from the previous week in towards this week, what are the potential news headlines, and how investors are positioned so that we can best capitalize on the market movements moving forward. Here, we're going to be taking a look at gold, the indices, as well as the three major currency pairs in Euro USD, Euro JPY, and USD JPY. So without further ado, let's hop into the series, and we are starting with gold. We are on the monthly time frame, and let's the analysis begin. So, starting quickly, we are on the monthly time frame for gold. We can see that price is currently in a bullish movement on the monthly time frame. Last month closed with very much an indecision candle. We can see that per structure, the market is bullish. We are currently trading far above the 50 SMA. We are in the overextended territory above 85 on the RSI. So the markets are overextended bullish but are continuing to move higher and thus should be traded with caution. My opinion, scalping or intraday trades to the upside with the caution that the market will turn around very shortly. On the weekly time frame, we can see a little bit more of consolidation / indecision coming into play here. We see that the market is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA, and we are very much in the bullish region of the RSI after trading very much in that overextended region for a period of time. The market's currently still figuring out what type of move it's making as it trades within this consolidation phase. The types of candles we're seeing is some bearish pin bar candles, lots of wick rejections to the upside with support at 3,200 currently. We come into the daily, we can see this more clear with 3,200 being the support, while 3,400 is currently the benchmark or the resistance that price is trying to break above. But what we can see is that price is still comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we're getting a lot of entry opportunities on the daily. So if we take a look here, price is coming close to the 50 SMA. It is settling within the sweet spot between 45 and 55 on the RSI, and it is providing multiple opportunities for entry. So there's one right there, there's one right here, boom, another one. And what we do is we'll just drop into like a 4-hour to a 1-hour time frame to start identifying these opportunities. So as we can see, consolidation phasing right now happening for, I would say, the past month. Market has been very, very choppy, moving up, moving down. So you have to actually gauge per week what type of market directionality is coming out of gold, also based on risk sentiment, safe haven, the VIX index, etc. Also based on where future pricing is currently sitting. So let's drop into the 4-hour and see what we can see. So on the 4-hour time frame, I've just been marking these off to see how prices have been sitting. Just get rid of these. So at the moment, price is approaching that resistance. It has tapped into that resistance and has turned into a bit of a retracement candle. We are currently trading below the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So we have some bullish signs, but bullish structure per the higher low, higher high structural places is still intact. What we can see is that price is in the bearish region of the RSI. It's below 50 on the SMA. So I'm looking at this break and retest level at 3340 as a potential for price to break back into the zone and continue moving down to 3250. So I'll be looking for a short position there, which I will also be releasing on my new X profile at Fighters Trading, as well as my Trading View profile right here. So be sure to take a look at that. I think it'll be interesting to see how the analysis kind of pair together. So yeah, at the moment, looking at short opportunities, seeing that gold could continue moving bearish. That being said, confluences We are actually looking at the future price right here, and we can see that we have 3345, whereas current price is 3322. So just be cautious of that, as we are seeing the potential for price to actually continue moving bullish. On the monthly time frame, we are looking at US tech. We can see that last month we closed with a strong full-body bullish candle after a massive wick rejection to the downside in April. And this month we are continuing with that bullish structure. So it is clear that the bulls are in control. We've pretty much wiped out the entire bearish move that we had from the previous month. Price is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we are very much in that bullish territory of the RSI, showing bullish volume above 55, below 70, but fast approaching that 70 level. On the weekly time frame, price has broken back above that 50 SMA after holding that support at 17,200 very, very well. Price is back above 55 on the RSI, showing bullish volume below 70. So from a monthly and weekly time frame, we are seeing a lot of bullish structure at play. On a daily perspective, we're seeing a little bit more trend support in terms of a trend line support coming into play here. Market showing higher lows and higher highs respectively. Currently, the strongest higher high sitting at 20,880. Markets are pushing higher from this point, but we are seeing a bit of consolidation coming into play. Markets are comfortably trading above the 50 SMA. They've actually far removed from the 50 SMA, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming down. And we can see that price is very much in the bullish region of the RSI, so showing bullish volume above 55, below 70. But markets are currently consolidating. We are seeing it just staying within this region and not really moving out of there. We're not showing overextended signs, nor are we showing signs of dropping into a retracement at the 45-55 level per the daily. On a 4-hour perspective, we're seeing the bullish consolidation playing out a little bit more clearly. We're seeing that the markets are very choppy at the moment. Price shooting up, coming back into retracement, and then moving comfortably back down. So at the moment, price is in a bit of an impulse move to the upside. We are waiting to see a firm retracement to the downside where we could potentially capitalize on moves that will yield us better long-term bullish opportunities. So for the time being, we are actually tapping into the resistance at 21,782 with support currently sitting at 20,900. Markets, again, like I mentioned, making a move to the upside. We did have a break and retest level on Friday at the 21,500 mark. That was tested with the bulls taking some control there. But with the resistance at 20,780, we do have to just be cautious moving into this area of the market. As it stands for me, I feel that this market, from a structural perspective, still has room to move up. We could be shortly seeing a break of that 21,780 level. Should that happen, I'd be looking for a long position to the upside or a break and retest upon said level, and then looking to trade that to the upside for the week ahead. In terms of market directionality, like I mentioned, we are in bullish consolidation. We're seeing that on a 4-hour perspective. We're seeing that on a daily perspective. The bulls are definitely in control, and I am definitely looking for further long positions here. Moving into US30. So US30 showing different signs to its counterpart in Nas100. US30 had the wick rejection to the downside from April. It dropped all the way down to 36,780, with price currently sitting at 42,788. So it's still making some bullish strides. We are seeing that price is overcapitalizing upon its counterpart. For May, it showed a full-bodied bullish candle, and we are showing a bullish candle now in June. Still growing, still showing signs of further bullish play. We are comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, and we are trading in the bullish region of the RSI, above 55 but below 70. On the weekly time frame, again, just like the monthly, we are currently trading above the 50 SMA, and we are in the sweet spot region between 45 and 55, but we are definitely showing bullish volume signs where we are going to be breaking above the 55 shortly. Now, bullish signs for both the monthly and the weekly, but we're going to come into the daily just to actually observe the structural higher lows and respective higher highs that are being formed. So the higher low at 41,360 currently, 41,300 currently the higher low at play, but we are seeing some consolidation signs in the daily with price having a hard time breaking that 42,800 barrier. Now, price is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA despite being in a consolidation, and we are trading in the bullish volume region of the RSI above 55 but below 70. Not exactly showing signs of retracements on the daily, but comfortably making bullish consolidation strides. Now, on the 4-hour, we're actually seeing the bullish structural patterns playing out from that 41,300 level. We're seeing a three-touch pattern with a lot of volatility in price, with massive bullish movements to the upside towards the resistance at 42,750, but also massive downside movements. Please excuse me. Now, on the 4-hour, we have our higher low at 42,235, with price currently breaking above the massive resistance level at 42,750. Upon Friday, we see that price had a massive spike to the upside. It did have a bit of a retracement, but as we open now on Monday, we are seeing a bit of consolidation with price figuring out what type of market directionality we're going to have for the week ahead. As it stands, we are showing bullish signs. However, we still have an hour and a half to go on this 4-hour candle. Should it close above the resistance level, we can comfortably continue to take long positions here. We are seeing that price is trading above the 50 SMA. We're showing bullish voluminous signs on the RSI, trading above 55, below 70. So I am comfortable taking long positions on this pair, and I will release a trading view as well as a Twitter/X post showcasing how we can potentially capitalize on the long opportunities with the indices moving forward. Before I continue with the currencies, I just want to point out the VIX. So per the VIX index, we are currently trading at 17.59. We are well below 20. That is good for indices. It means we are in that moderate, not overbearing risk on territory, which supports the hypothesis that indices are going to show further bullish signs, while gold is going to show further bearish signs. I know last week I did have a bullish gold bias, but as it stands, I mean, gold, based on the VIX index as well, there was confluence to the downside, and gold made downside movements. So it is clear gold has further downside movements while indices have further upside movements, and this is supported by the confluence that we have on the VIX at 17.59 and the markets being on a risk on territory. So let's move into currency pairs. Let's start with the indices first. We are looking at the dollar. We don't really drop into the 1-hour weekly perspectives, but we'll just have a quick gander. So gold currently on the monthly time frame trading below the 50 SMA, trading on the bearish region of the RSI. So clear bearish signs from a higher time frame perspective on the dollar index. On the weekly index, we're trading well below the 50. We are trading very far below on the RSI, around 33. Oh, wow. So both the weekly and the monthly showing bearish signs for the dollar. On the daily perspective, we're clearly seeing bearish signs, bearish structure. We have lower highs with respective lower low structures at play. Markets coming back, respecting the break and retest levels and continuing lower. We're seeing price comfortably trading below the 50 SMA, and we are sitting in the bearish voluminous signs of the RSI at the moment. So it is clear from a structural perspective that the dollar is bearish from a monthly to a daily perspective. Looking at the Euro index on a monthly time frame, we are trading bullish on the trading above the 50 SMA. We are trading bullish on the RSI voluminous regions right here. So it is clear that from a 1 hour from a monthly perspective that the euro is bullish. On a weekly perspective, price on the euro index is trading very high above the 50 SMA. We are actually tapping into the overextended bullish voluminous regions of the RSI. We are pushing bullish right now, and we are trading far beyond the counterparts that we saw in 2024 actually. So it is clear that the euro is bullish much higher than it was last year. On a daily time frame, we're definitely seeing some bullish structure with higher lows and respective higher high structures at play. Markets did drop for a bit in May, but it pushed higher, broke back above that 112.0 barrier, and is continuing to make highs. So it is clear that the euro is actually benefiting from the dollar weakness that is currently at play and is continuing to make highs there. On the yen index, dropping into a monthly time frame, we are seeing that the price is trading below the 50 SMA. We are very much at that 50-53 region on the RSI, so no clear indication coming out of the RSI. On a weekly perspective, we are trading bullish though. So we can see we're getting contrary arguments currently at play. I'm just going to remove these here. So we have contrary arguments at play with price trading below on a monthly, but trading above on the 50 SMA on the weekly. We're seeing bullish volume signs for the RSI right here. So volume is bullish on the RSI, trading above 55, below 70. On a daily perspective, markets are a bit choppy, but have consistently been trading comfortably above the 50 SMA. We are trading within the sweet spot region of the RSI, but for the most part, the yen has been very strong from the beginning of the year to present, and we could potentially be seeing further bullish signs in this pair. So, with that, let's hop into the currency pairs, starting with Euro USD. We are on the monthly time frame and taking a look at the monthly time frame. We're seeing massive bullish signs here. Price trading above the 50 SMA. We are in the bullish region of the RSI, above 55, below 70. Taking a look at the weekly time frame, we are above 50. We are trading very close to the overextended levels on the RSI. We are above the 50 SMA, and we are continuing to push bullish right there. So it is clear that the euro is stronger than the USD at this point, and is definitely benefiting from that bullish boost. On the daily time frame, we are comfortably trading above the 50 SMA. We are currently in the consolidation, sitting above the 55 line on the RSI, but not really showing strong signs of momentum to push this market higher. But bulls are in control. We are showing signs of bullish consolidation, and we're going to continue to look for long opportunities here. Moving into Euro JPY, we're on the monthly time frame. Price is comfortably trading above the 50 SMA, so it is clear that the euro is stronger than the yen. We are trading above 55, below 70 on the RSI, but we did have a very strong dip starting in July 24th, ending Feb 25. We had a massive retracement, but markets are seemingly recovered from that and are continuing to push bullish from this point moving forward per technical analysis. It's clear that the support at 155.0 is very, very strong, and that level should be noted for future trades. On a weekly perspective, we can see the strong consolidation phase that this market is in. We are currently trading upon the 50 SMA. We're having a hard time breaking that resistance barrier at 165.0, with 155.0 being a very strong support level. Price not really showing too much signs in terms of volume, currently trading within the sweet spot between 45 and 55. So from a weekly perspective, we're just seeing a lot of consolidation. And we could be seeing further downside with, I just want to actually drop this level, show it on a current and below time frame. Perfect. Yeah, so we are approaching that massive resistance channel at 165 at the moment. We are looking to see how price reacts to it. I mean, if we have strength in the euro based upon its own strengths and not just dollar weakness or yen weakness, we could see further upside potential, upside momentum right there, and that would be great to trade. Otherwise, yen strength could kick in. We could see a further drop to the downside and continue trading in this consolidation, in which case I'd be very comfortable taking short positions and trading all the way down to 155.0. Moving into USD JPY, price is trading comfortably on the monthly time frame, is trading comfortably above the 50 SMA. We are currently above 45. We are in the sweet spot region of 45.55. So we could be seeing an end of the retracement here per the monthly and further upside potential for the dollar. But again, it's all very dependent on the yen strength coming out. On the weekly time frame, we are seeing that price is very bearish, trading below the 50 SMA and very much in the bearish territory of the RSI, below 45 but above 30. So volume is bearish. We do have a strong support level at 141.1, so we could continue bearish right there, but we'll have to see how price reacts to support. On the daily time frame, price is touching that 50 SMA. We could continue pushing bearish, but we could also see a break to the upside if there's dollar strength that kicks in or fundamentals that support the dollar for the week ahead. So in terms of fundamentals for the week ahead, we do have CPI, PPI releases, as well as unemployment claims. And then on Friday, we have consumer sentiment that is being released. So make sure to take a look at that. But in terms of Monday and Tuesday, it is very much a technical trading day. Be sure to go on TradingView, check out the headlines for currencies as well as gold and the indices for the week ahead. I think it's important to engage and to gauge consumer sentiment for the week ahead so you can better position your charts and make sure that it's actually aligned with your technical analysis. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers, traders.